The tsunami warning was lifted. The earthquake is over. But is the danger really gone? Since the earthquake struck, the ground beneath southern Mindanao has shaken again and again, more than 1,100 times already. The strongest aftershock alone measured 6.5. That is powerful enough on its own to bring down buildings that are already cracked and weakened. And PHIVOLCS has warned that this aftershock sequence could continue for more than 1 month. This is not old news. This is happening right now. As you are watching this video, if you have family living near the coast of Mindanao, please watch this entire video with them. Maybe you are watching this from abroad, in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, or in the United States. This is for you too. Your family back home needs this information. Send it to them after you finish watching. Let's go back quickly to what happened. Some of you watched it live. Some of you are hearing about it for the first time. On Monday, June 8th, a powerful earthquake struck off the coast of Sarangani. It happened at 7:37 in the morning. The magnitude was 7.8. This earthquake generated a real tsunami. Waves reached up to 1.4 meters, measured at 6 coastal stations in Sultan Kudarat and Sarangani. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center first warned of waves as high as 3 meters. The actual waves were smaller, but they were still strong enough to damage homes built on stilts along the shore. PHIVOLCS placed 9 provinces under an official tsunami warning. 10,000 families were evacuated from coastal areas in Sarangani and Sultan Kudarat alone. The warning reached far beyond our shores. Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, Palau, Taiwan, and Papua New Guinea were all alerted. Other countries were watching our coastline just as closely as we were. That shows how serious this earthquake truly was. By the afternoon of June 8th, the tsunami warning was lifted. That morning was supposed to be the first day of a new school year. Instead, students and teachers ran outside into the open air. But here's what most reports did not focus on. The shaking did not stop. That is what this video is about. For many families, the fear right now is not the big earthquake itself. It is what keeps happening afterward. Now, let's talk about something many of you have been feeling even without watching the news. Aftershocks. What exactly is an aftershock? Here is a simple way to picture it. Imagine you shake a glass of water, hard. Then you stop shaking it. But the water does not stop moving right away. It keeps moving on its own for a while. Aftershocks are the Earth doing the same thing. By the morning of June 9th, PHIVOLCS had recorded more than 1,100 aftershocks. 1,100 in less than 24 hours. Many of these were too small for anyone to feel, but several were not small at all. That means, on average, the ground moved dozens of times every single hour. Hour after hour, through the night, and into the next morning. The largest aftershock measured 6.5. On its own, a magnitude 6.5 earthquake is considered strong and dangerous. After that came 2 more aftershocks, each measuring 6.0. And late on the night of June 8th, another aftershock struck near Balut Island in Sarangani. It happened at 10:52 in the evening. It measured 5.3. Think about what that night was like. Families in coastal barangays had just been told the tsunami warning was lifted. Some were walking home, some were checking on damaged houses, some were trying to sleep for the first time in a very long day. And then, at 10:52 at night, the ground moved again. So here's the question we all need to sit with. For the families who just came back to the coast, what happens if another 6.5 strikes? So now, the question in the title of this video: can an aftershock trigger a brand new tsunami? The honest answer is yes, it can. But it does not happen with every aftershock. There are 3 conditions that make a new tsunami more likely. First, the aftershock needs to be magnitude 7.0 or higher. Second, it needs to be shallow. That means it happens within about 70 kilometers under the seafloor. Third, it needs to happen under the ocean, or very close to the coastline, not deep inland. Now let's look at the original earthquake on June 8th. It met all 3 conditions. PHIVOLCS measured its depth at around 10 kilometers. The USGS, an American agency, measured it at around 55 kilometers. Why the difference? Different agencies use different equipment and different methods, especially for earthquakes far out at sea. These numbers are estimates, not exact measurements. For ordinary families, this difference does not change what matters. Either way, this was a shallow earthquake under the sea near our coast. But both agencies agree on one thing. This earthquake was shallow, and it happened offshore. That is exactly why it created a tsunami. Now, where is all this energy coming from? It comes from something called the Cotabato Trench. Picture a massive underwater canyon running along the western coast of Mindanao. In some parts, this canyon goes down for kilometers into total darkness far below the waves. Underneath that canyon, two huge pieces of the Earth's crust are pushing against each other. This pushing does not happen quickly. It happens slowly, for decades, sometimes longer. Pressure builds up little by little, year after year. Then, in just a few seconds, that pressure is released. That release is an earthquake. The June 8 earthquake was one release of that built-up pressure. I want to be honest with you, the way I would be honest with my own family. We cannot predict if another tsunami will happen, but we can prepare for one. That is why this video matters. Not to frighten you, to prepare you. Now I want to go through the 9 provinces that were placed under tsunami warning. Let's go slowly. If your family is from one of these places, listen closely. Sarangani. This is where the earthquake happened. Many families here live in homes built on stilts, right along the water. Many residents here make their living from fishing, the same way their parents did. Davao Occidental. Many communities here are small islands. Families depend on boats for almost everything they need. Tawi-Tawi. This is one of our southernmost provinces. Many families here are seaweed farmers, living close to the shore. Sulu. Island communities here have lived beside the sea for generations, with deep ties to the water. Basilan. Coastal towns here are home to many fishing families, who go out before sunrise every day. Zamboanga del Sur. This province has busy coastal communities and a major port city along its shore. Zamboanga Sibugay. Quiet fishing towns line much of this coastline, with houses built close to the water. Sultan Kudarat. Towns like Calamansig sit right where the tsunami waves were recorded on June 8th. South Cotabato. This province sits close to General Santos, a major coastal city in the south. Markets here are full of fish brought in fresh from the bay each morning. These 9 provinces were placed under the tsunami warning on June 8th. There are also other areas to watch closely. Davao City's coastline, General Santos Bay, Sarangani Bay. If another large aftershock strikes offshore, these areas are also considered higher risk. Wherever your family is, in these places, they are not forgotten. We see you, and we are thinking of you. Now, let's talk about the natural warning signs. These come from nature itself. You do not need a phone. You do not need the internet. The first sign, a strong earthquake that lasts more than 20 seconds while you are near the coast. If you feel shaking like that, treat it as a tsunami warning immediately. Do not wait for an announcement. The second sign, the sea suddenly pulls back or recedes. This one is very important, so listen carefully. If the water suddenly disappears from the shore, do not walk out to look. That is a danger sign, not a safe moment. It means the water is preparing to come back much higher and much faster than before. The third sign, a loud roar coming from the ocean. Some describe it like a freight train. Others describe it like thunder that does not stop. The fourth sign, animals acting strangely, dogs barking and running inland, birds suddenly flying away from the coast, livestock moving away from the water for no clear reason. If you notice this, do not stay to watch. Move to higher ground immediately and bring your family with you. These signs can appear within minutes after an earthquake. Many older Filipinos already know these signs, from stories passed down by their own parents and grandparents. That knowledge has saved lives before. It can save lives again. There may be no time to wait for an official alert. By the time the alert comes, the wave may already be close to shore. So, what should you do right now if you live in one of these provinces? If you feel strong shaking and you are near the coast, do not wait. Move to higher ground immediately. Leave your belongings behind for now. They can be replaced. You cannot. Try to reach at least 30 meters above sea level, or move at least 2 kilometers inland, whichever you can reach first. If you live in a low coastal area, walk this route once today. Let your body remember the way. If you cannot run far enough, go to the highest floor of the strongest building near you. Choose a concrete building if you can. Do not go back to the coast until PHIVOLCS and the NDRRRMC say it is safe to return. Here is something simple you can do today. Follow PHIVOLCS on Facebook. The page is called PHIVOLCS. They post tsunami alerts faster than television news, often within minutes. Talk to your barangay captain today. Ask if your barangay has an evacuation route and a meeting point. If it does not, agree on one with your neighbors this week. And if you are an OFW working abroad with family in these provinces, please call them today. Make sure they know these signs. Shake. Sea pulls back. Roar. Animals moving away. Share this video with them. Watch it together, even from far away. Even small steps matter. A flashlight by the door. A whistle for each child. A planned meeting place known by everyone in the family. Before we close, I want to spend a little more time on the Cotabato Trench. Understanding it will help you long after this video ends. The Cotabato Trench is one of the major fault systems in our country. It runs along the western coast of Mindanao, under the sea. It is one of the deepest trenches found anywhere on our planet. For generations, the communities living above it have felt its movements, again and again. Underneath it, the floor of the Celebes Sea is slowly pushing beneath Mindanao. This movement has been happening for millions of years. Each year, the plates move just a little. Pressure builds, slowly and quietly, for a very long time. The earthquake on June 8th was one release of that pressure. But a trench like this does not empty itself in a single earthquake. There is more pressure still stored along this fault line. This does not mean another big earthquake will happen tomorrow, or next week, or even next year. It simply means this region will always carry some level of risk. That has always been true, and it will remain true. Communities here have faced earthquakes before, and they have rebuilt, again and again, with patience and faith. Understanding why this keeps happening is not meant to make you afraid. It is meant to help you respect the land you live on, and to always be ready. Before I go, I want to speak to you person to person. For many of you, this brings back memories. Typhoon Yolanda, Mount Pinatubo, earthquakes in Mindanao from years ago. You survived those. You are still here, still watching, still caring for your family. That says something about you. I know it is tiring, always being on alert, always waiting for the next update. But please remember this. Being informed is not the same as being afraid. It is the opposite. Knowing what to do, that is where your strength comes from. This is the same strength that has carried Filipino families through every storm, every quake, every difficult season. If you have family in any of the 9 provinces we named today, share this video with them. Do it right now. In the comments below, tell us which province your family is from. We want to know you are there, and we want to know you are safe. If you want our next update, please subscribe. We will keep telling you the truth, calmly, for as long as this continues. Take care of each other. Stay safe.